Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is called A Change of Heart Halfway Through the Drive. So I'm sure that my dedicated readers and viewers have figured this out by now, but I'm a sucker for a good story song. I even dedicated a whole blog and vlog kick to story songs and also talked about example songs and hybrid songs, a mix of the two. But there's a fourth type of song that we're going to focus on in this blog and vlog kick, and that's non-sequiturs. The lyrics don't necessarily, make sense sequentially in terms of being a story, but it works somehow. And so in this vlog, we'll be chatting about four songs that use non sequiturs and look at how they work, even though, like I said, one line doesn't necessarily have to do with the next. So we're going to start off by talking about Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground. Sex and Candy was written by Marcy Playground's lead singer, John Wozniak, when his roommate came back to their apartment and told him it smelled like sex and candy. Like any good songwriter, he wrote the line down and turned it into the song. He has stated, though, in interviews that his goal was to write a song that was just full of non sequiturs, where one line had nothing to do with the next. Even with that in mind, there are still some very memorable lines in there. For example, in the first verse, he says, "And there she was, like double cherry pie, and there she was, like disco superfly." And in the second verse, "And there she was, wearing that platform leather suede, and there she was, like disco lemonade." The words flow well enough, so it doesn't necessarily need to make sense. Although disco lemonade was my first mixed drink, and comparing someone to that was intriguing to someone who loves lemonade and analyzing lyrics. So I, looked up what it was and figured it out. And of course, who could forget about the opening line to each verse, "Hanging around downtown by myself." Like I said, it's an intriguing, memorable set of lyrics, even if no one ever compares them to those of Bob Dylan. Melodically, the song uses B minor, G, and F sharp for the intro and verses. The song is written in B minor, so this is a 1 flat 7th 5 pattern. The chorus uses B minor, G, and A, or a 1 flat 6th and flat 7th pattern played 3 times before ending on D, A, B minor, and G played twice, and then ends on F sharp. This is a 3 flat 6th or flat 7th, 1 flat 6th and 5 pattern. Part of the aforementioned intrigue of the song's lyrics is aided by the melody, and there's a tension that comes in during the chorus with it starting off on the 3 chord, but there's also tension in the intro and verses with the use of the minor 1 chord. Structurally, the song uses a verse, chorus, solo ending format, I should say. The ending is him repeating, "Yeah, mama, this must be my dream." In my story songs and example songs and hybrid songs, blog and vlog, the 3 example songs I focused on were "Welcome to the Future," "Moving Out," Anthony's song, and "You Can't Always Get What You Want." The first song on that list has 3 verses, while the last one has 4. And although "Moving Out" contains more cohesive examples than "Sex and Candy," they're worth comparing in the sense that 2 examples portrayed in the verses are sufficient to get the narrator's point across. It didn't need to be as prolific as "You Can't Always Get What You Want," which had the added pressure of being the last song on the album and having to tie the frustrations of living in the US in the 60s in a bow. And it didn't need to be as thought-provoking as "Welcome to the Future." Like I said, it's just what it needs to be. So, little closing note, I can't believe I almost forgot about this when I was writing the blog, but John Wozniak actually grew up in Minnesota, in Minneapolis specifically. His elementary school was called Marcy, and his band, founded in New York, named themselves after the playground at the school. So you can listen to Sex and Candy below. There's also an excellent Maroon 5 cover from their 5th album that I will put in the Spotify playlist as well, so you can listen to those too. And that's kind of what got me thinking about the lyrics again. It's always a cover, but anyway, both are terrific, so make sure that you check those out. I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for